blast with the Supra. We thought that the car was going to be leaving us, but we got an extra week of time to dial in and refine those last little bit of things. And I'm the most excited because today I finally get to try what I've been dying to have on the car, and that's flat foot shifting. Now, when you have sequential transmission, there's this thing called a strain gauge that can basically sense your hand putting load on here, and we just never really had it wired. But when you have this, you start to engage the shift, and it puts an ignition cut on the car, which allows the transmission to shift without having to lift off the gas, which gives you the cool sounds like you might hear in rally. And we're about to get to go do that. Plus, have blips on the downshift. Plus, we're gonna drive this thing for the first time ever on the street, and hopefully it all goes well. Let's find out. Freddie says the cold start's amazing. We're gonna judge him. Ready? Yeah, go. No cheating here. It's been a dream of mine since we built this car to take it to a Cars and Coffee, and this is like not that, but it's almost there. We just never have been that confident in the car.
Yeah. You did take it to that one thing that you did with the bikes.
Oh yeah, but I didn't drive it there.
How did Saturday go?
Oh, it went really good. Basically I only lost by 1 letter to this pro guy. So we are doing this for a purpose, right?
Yeah.
Just so we can calibrate the speed sensor?
I need to calibrate the drive shaft speed sensor.
Okay.
And then once we do that, then I calibrate the calculated gear ratio.
Will I be able to flat shift or no?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that everywhere.
You can downshift blip now, it's just not great because we don't have the gear ratio in the ECU.
Got it, so it doesn't know the right speed.
Yes. And then you can turn it on or off here. So you have to always turn it on or turn it off. I can make it automatically on.
No, I was just curious.
Turn it on. So
I want it.
This is a
two. Thing I've ever done with this car, and it was like very lame.
Hearing the flat foot shifting from behind was sick.
Dude, everything's better from behind. Hey, but if once the gearbox position sensor is working for sure, then I can do some like real, because I was like shifting at like $3,000. I want to let this sing, you know?
Yeah.
You gonna put it with the water? Doing boats today.
Hannah's gonna be like, what are you doing?
Hopefully she goes in reverse.
It does. Alright, let's go.
Okay. We got a problem.
Yeah.
Cable broke. I knew it felt too hard.
Wow, that felt smooth for me. Remember I even texted you?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Do you have anything?
Yes, it sucks that I made the joke about this. This is kind of hilarious that we have this all on camera too. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, wait, a door.
Okay.
Go. This fisherman's looking at us like these idiots. I had to joke about it. crazy. But you know what's even crazier? Our Black Friday deals that we just launched on lzmfg.com. We've actually never done this before. We're doing 20% off site-wide through Cyber Monday. It does exclude a handful of products, less than I can count on one hand. But you gotta remember, with every $5 you spend, you also get entered for a chance to win the beautiful X-Drive G80 M3 and $25,000 cash. Or if you don't want that, $80,000 cold hard cash in your pocket. Save some money, get entered for a chance to win a cool car, and support us to do things like drive 4 Rotor Supras on the street and other way more important stuff too.
Okay, so it works phenomenally.
Yeah.
The only thing that was weird for me is I've never clutchless downshifted a sequential. I always use the clutch.
Got it.
I'm not used to the fact that I can do that. Is there a way that you can make it also blip with the clutch in? Because I do that a lot when I'm drifting. And it'd be nice for it to still have like the rev help. But the timing is perfect. Like the rev matches could not be any better.
I think there is a like minimum RPM, which may have been causing that to not work when you clutch in.
I can flash it with wheel spin, right? It's just not good.
I don't know. I can't speak on that.
I don't think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
That's why I tried to like let it grab before I clicked. Because I think it's bad because the trans isn't loaded.
It's 10%. You can try using the clutch. Just do it at a higher RPM.
Yeah, do a pull at it.
Yeah.
Dude, the clutchless downshifting is wild.
Is it?
I never knew you could do that.
That's how I was doing it yesterday.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's how like rally car drivers do it. It makes sense that that works.
I feel
it's
like
just everything gets weird with drifting. So the reason why we don't use flat foot shifting and drifting most of the time is because with wheel spin, it's not really good for the way that these transmissions work. But this thing doesn't really make enough torque to spin the wheels, so.
Yeah, and I don't know, like this gearbox could like it.
I don't think though it's ever good to do in drift.
Because Brian said there's some Hollinger gears that are made for that, but they wear out easier.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know,
it's sick.
Yeah, no, it's titties.
Yeah, I'm excited to try driving it. Like, literally just having the flat foot on the 1-2 will be fun.
Yeah.
Hearing the flat foot shifting in this thing instantly turned it into an exotic car.
Really?
Like, it's just like a different thing. It just sounds so sick from behind.
It looks different now?
Yeah.
Does it spit flames?
Yes.
Once you mow up to a higher gear, lots of fire.
Yeah.
It's cool.
The noises that it makes is a good part of it.
It is a great part of it.
And like over the bridge, the echo against the wall of the bridge was really good.
All right, so we're gonna do some drift testing, but for all intents and purposes, nothing has really changed chassis-wise in the car. It's just to kind of validate the new tune, make sure that everything's happy. We tested on the street, it was fantastic, probably the smoothest the car's ever driven. But sometimes drifting puts the car in different load cells and makes you find different things that you didn't know were going on. flat shifting, definitely does not like wheel spin. It doesn't work at all when there's wheel spin.
Got it.
Which I kind of expected anyway. Car feels good. I think we'll need to probably soften the rear or like lower some tire pressure. It could use some more side for sure.
Got it. It moves a lot, so I'd rather
Yeah.
lower tire pressure.
Okay.
Do it now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I go bigger room now.
That was spicy. I thought it was good. I was trying to put the car through its paces.
Every time you try this, you're like, the front end bounces.
Yeah, because I was trying to drive as hard as I could on God, you know?
Oh, cap.
No, I'm not capping.
You have,
None.
like, helpers.
Everything's really happy. Like minor teething issues, but like you guys have heard the car run not so great over its lifespan. It ran clean as It was not burbling. It did all the flames. It made the cool noise. The limiter sounded
There's a
cool.
lot of flames.
Yeah.
The flame here. at
That,
the
like,
end
the
was-
muffler is sparking.
Yes.
You know what?
That
I
sounds
want to put. Can you put like a rear view, like one of the rear view mirrors with a camera, just so I can see the flames myself?
Dash can
Because
do
it sucks that everyone can see the flames but me.
Put another dash in the middle so you can see just the flames.
There you go.
That would be pretty cool. Just like the flame cam. Like it's really like a rear view cam, but the intention is to see the flames. All right, so we got a couple little last minute things that we're gonna do just to put that little litty bitty touch on the car before it ships out. But I got some other big news to remind you guys on. Being Black Friday week, I already mentioned the LZ deals that we're doing, but on SimHQ and Drift HQ we're doing some deals. On SimHQ we got 10% off site-wide plus bundle deals up to 20% off SimMagic wheels and base combos. Then on Drift HQ we got up to 32% off on certain brands like Garrett, IRP, FDF, Artec, WiseFab, you name it. And during Black Friday, a lot of stuff sells out. So it's always best if you could be early, make sure you get your stuff. It'll probably ship out faster too. And in case you're not aware, we're also doing another giveaway on SimHQ and Drift HQ, where every $5 you spend over there is getting you entered to win a pretty sweet Drift F80 M3 in Secure Orange. It's a beautiful car. So between the deals and that, you got no excuse not to enter. And for those of you guys that need tires, Tire Streets, I think I've mentioned it already. I don't know if I have in this video, but they're doing 30% off site-wide, and then you can use my code AdamLZ, and it'll get you an extra $5 off per tire. It's the season of saving money, honey. All right, we got a random little surprise. Duarte's testing a friend of his E36 outside. He just called me up and says, Adam, you have to drive this thing. This is the worst car I've ever driven on the planet. And to me, that sounds like something fun we should probably film. I'll tell you what, listening to it, it sounds like it's pretty responsive, so it's not the engine.
It is very, very responsive, but this has to be the worst car I've ever driven. I spun out 3 times in 3 minutes. It sucks. So a friend of mine, I sold him all the parts for the car, but he's had the car probably like 4 or 5 years or so, but he assembled everything like himself and using various shops. And he just messaged me last week like, dude, I'm at the last bit with this car. I'm about to sell it. This car sucks. We were like, this is the legend, an E36, and you can't sell an E36. And he's like, I can't drive it. And I'm like, there's no E36 that you can't drive. You can even drive the stock ones. And he's like, no, I'm gonna take you the car, you drive, and you tell me if I'm wrong. And I just drove this thing, me and Donnie, and holy shit, was Ozzy right. This thing absolutely sucks.
Well, Jordan just asked me to drive it. Have you done like a baseline alignment? Do you know anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
No, just looking at the spacer and the height and everything. Look at the back.
Look at the spacer back there.
It's a big one.
It is
I've
a big
never
one.
seen that size.
So he fit the car to the body instead of the other way around. So like that's not working. Like I drove it, and then I'm gonna see like what happened with Donnie. He sucked just as bad as me.
Hey, before I drive it, can you just turn the steering wheel to lock real quick so I can see what the Ackerman looks like? For those of you guys that don't know, one of the most important things with a drift car is Ackerman, and that's like how the wheels are angled at steering lock. If they don't have a little bit of toe out and one of the wheels is pointing in towards the other one, that'll make you spin out. I have a theory that's probably what's going on. Oh, no, it doesn't look like it's doing it that much. That wheel's got more angle than this one. So it's a sticky tire, but we'll see. Okay, so that's a number one bad sign right there. When you let go of the wheel and the wheel just stays turned at lock, that's a bad sign. That means the car's gonna wanna get stuck at lock. What are you talking about? I'm just kidding. The Ackerman for sure is right off rip. If you drive and it folds over to lock, that's the number one problem right there. You want me to do a full lap?
Yeah, actually do a lap.
Oh my goodness.
I think you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight it. He's not gonna. He's definitely gonna fight it.
Steering wise.
Yeah, so the biggest thing is just Ackerman. Like it just wants to fold over, so you have to fight that the whole time you're driving. The only reason I knew how to do a lap is because I knew what to expect.
Yeah.
But it is very
You
difficult
point
to
it
drive.
one direction and goes the other.
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing, if you can make it so when you drive in like a circle, it doesn't want to flop over to lock, that will fix it. I'm not super familiar with this WiseFab kit, but just looking at these top hats, my guess is that this car, knowing the E36s usually have to have the front wheel all the way in the bumper to have their strut top here. Either we can't adjust this lower because it's not adjustable, so I think having the strut top a little back further will add some caster. We can't adjust the Ackerman, so you can add toe out and that will help combat that. We're just trying to get it to not flop over into lock, and I think those two things will help. All right guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up with the Supra. The next time you'll be seeing it is in a couple months in New Zealand. If you don't know already, we are sending it over for Rotary Reunion at Towpaw. We're bringing it over thanks to the Choice Files and Link ECU. I'm really looking forward to it. We're about to be entering holiday week. I'm excited, my dad's in town. If there's any specific video you guys want to see me do with my dad, make sure to let me know. He really enjoys being on camera and he loves reading your guys' comments. It's probably one of his favorite pastimes. He actually might even be watching this video now. He's actually figured out how to use YouTube, so it's pretty cool.
Hi, Dad.
I personally, I want to see my dad banging gears in the CRX.
That would be sick.
Maybe not race the full layout, but
You know he's gonna.
I'm putting a passenger seat in it just for that, so I hope he's down. But if you guys have any other ideas or stuff you want to see him do, he'd be really stoked to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys soon.
When you say